Tonight on the premiere of 68 Film Loft, aliens Jeff Goldblum, David Wayans, and Jim Carrey crash land in Gina Davis's swimming pool in Earth Girls Are Easy. And we'll travel to the Bay State town where tonight's leading lady grew up. Is this Gina Davis's dad? Plus, in keeping with the spirit of the movie, we set out to find your best blonde jokes. All coming up next on 68 Film Loft. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to 68 Film Loft. I'm Hersey, and it's great to be back with you talking about one of my favorite passions, movies. And we have a good one for you tonight. Earth Girls Are Easy, a very funny film featuring an accomplished comedic cast, highlights of which, of course, include the early appearance of the budding superstar Jim Carrey, also the talented Damon Wayans, and the terrific and clever song, 'Cause I'm a Blonde, which later we had some fun with. And, of course, Massachusetts' own Gina Davis in a fuchsia bikini, no less. You deserve a few laughs tonight, so sit back, relax, and let's have some fun. Real one of Earth Girls Are Easy, coming up next on 68 Film Loft. You know, Gina Davis, the object of alien affection in tonight's movie, was born in January of 1957 here in Massachusetts. So, armed with this knowledge, we packed up our Loftmobile and we headed out to do our journalistic duty. We went in search of Gina's roots.
This is it. I think it's at one of the green shutters right there. You know, we should have a gift.
Definitely a gift. A gift.
What do you got in the car? Oh, that's funny.
Potato chips?
An open bag of chips. I don't think.
No.
Are you serious? Oh, kid, will you? When you learn how to shave, you'll get a brain. What do you got there?
Whole Newman salad dressing.
Oh, this is a prop. This is a prop, actually, from tomorrow night's show. The Newman, you know, cool hand look thing. I think maybe.
Yeah, it'll work. Yeah.
Well, it's another star, maybe, you know? We'll bring in some salad dressing. Better than nothing, right? Nothing else in there anyway. All right, let's go. There we go. This must be the place. Davis. Oh, I smell a wood stove, too. That's all. Hello. Is this Gina Davis's dad?
Yeah.
How do you do, sir? Dana Hersey, Film Loft. Nice to see you. Can we come in?
Come in.
Thank you very much.
You just about missed us. We've given up you were coming at all.
I'm terribly sorry. You know, we kind of get lost.
Got
And,
lost?
yeah, well, we're on California time half the time. We wanted to get you a gift, but all we had were Paul Newman salad dressing. So we brought you some of that, because it is, after all, a star. How do you do?
Oh, hi.
I can see Gina there, Mrs. Davis. Nice to see you. Pleasure. Thank you so much for having us in your home. The first thing I want to know is, at what moment did you know that Gina was going to be an actress?
Let your mother tell you.
All right.
About 8 years old?
Oh, younger than that.
Younger, was it? She would, when I get grown up, I'm going to do that.
Well, when she was watching a movie?
Yes.
What were her favorite movies when she was like 8 or 9 years old?
Oh, most all Disney movies that we saw.
Gosh, she's a pretty gal. And tall. How tall is she?
6 feet.
This is from her from Buffalo Bill, right? That was from Dabney Coleman. What's this picture from here?
That's probably Buffalo Bill, too. I think all of these along here are Buffalo Bill pictures.
Here's a headline. It says, Gina breaks beauty rules and wins stardom, which is it's often said of her, too, that she's not only beautiful, but she can act, which is, there's often a lot of prejudice against beautiful actresses.
We'd go to the movies, and I knew what was going to happen. When I get grown up, I'm going to do that.
And she did. I notice I can hear a lot of clocks around here.
You're right.
Boy, a lot of clocks in here. Now, who's the clock collector?
Bill's middle name is Mr. Clock.
Bill Clock Davis?
No. I think she made that up.
What does Gina think of your clock collection?
I don't know.
You never asked her?
No.
Did she ever send you clocks?
Well,
There's one now.
she has sent, like that clock underneath that picture, that cylinder there. Is
Oh, she sent that one?
That is a clock.
Now, was Gina a good baby? I mean, was she
Yeah.
not? Did she sleep through the night when you brought her home?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was never had any problems whatsoever. What kind of a student was she?
Excellent.
Really? Always?
Oh, yeah.
And she knew from the time she was 8 years old that what she wanted to do was, yeah.
That's what I'm gonna go and do when I get grown up.
Now back to Earth Girls Are Easy with my daughter, Gina Davis.
Thank you very much, sir. Well done, by the way. Pleasure.
Gina Davis's friend Candy Pink, who convinces her to dye her hair platinum blonde, is played by Julie Brown, who had a hand in writing this movie and one of the songs, "'Cause I'm a Blonde." And with that song in mind, we took the Loft Cam out to the streets to find out what's up with all those blonde jokes.
Why do I hate blonde jokes? Because I'm blonde.
Because I'm blonde, I don't have to think.
Two blondes are walking down a path in the woods, right? They come across a set of tracks. One of them looks to the other one and says, you know, those are deer tracks. The other one says, no, they're not. They're moose tracks. Half hour, they were still arguing when the train hit them.
Because I'm blonde, B-L-O-N-D,
Why does a blonde wear shoulder pads?
I don't know.
B-L-O-N-D.
Two blondes went to Disney World, and there was a sign that said Disney World left, so they left.
Because I'm a blonde, B-L, I don't know.
So for about 45 minutes, she's following this plow around. And finally, the plow driver stops, gets out of his car and says, ma'am, are you lost? Do you need some help? And she said, well, my father told me to follow the snowplow home. He's like, well, ma'am, we're in the Walmart parking lot. And if you want to keep following me, we're heading over to Kmart right now.
Because I'm a blonde, yeah, yeah, yeah.
How can you tell a blonde's been at your computer? There's whiteout on the screen.
Because I'm a blonde, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why did the blonde get fired from the M&M factory? Because she threw away all the W's.
Because I'm a blonde, don't you wish you were me?
What happens when a blonde and a brunette jump off the building? Who lands first? It's the brunette because the blonde asked for directions.
Because I'm a blonde, yeah, yeah, yeah.
If anyone has a good brunette joke, I'd like to hear it.
What is a brunette's favorite pickup line? Are all the blondes gone?
What has brown hair and is laying in a ditch? A brunette who's told too many blonde jokes.
Hope you had some fun tonight. Thanks for joining us. Remember to join us tomorrow night as Paul Newman and George Kennedy star in Cool Hand Luke. Great movie. And we'll go out to find out if Newman is really, as he purports to be, the salad dressing king of New England. Also, we'll be previewing Robert Altman's new movie, Cookie's Fortune. And we'll give you a chance to win passes to the sneak preview. That's all tomorrow night, 8 p.m. here on 68 Film Loft. Please now stay tuned for 68 Sports Night. Coming up right after this news break. Stay tuned. Tonight on 68 Film Loft, Paul Newman in his Oscar-nominated role as the smart-mouthed chain gang convict known as Cool Hand Luke.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Plus, we take the Loft Cam out to push a little salad dressing.
I'm gonna eat some salad.
All this and your chance to win tickets to a movie premiere. All tonight on 68 Film Loft. A modern classic by every definition tonight. Cool Hand Luke is one of my favorite movies of all time. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 68 Film Loft. I'm Dana Hersey. In support of Paul Newman tonight, George Kennedy is Dragline, Dennis Hopper is Babalugats, Anthony Zerbe is Dog Boy, and Strother Martin in the performance of his career as the Captain. Real One is coming up next on 68 Film Loft. Stay tuned. Hope you're enjoying Cool Hand Luke. Here now, though, is a chance to go to a 68 Film Loft premiere. And all you have to do is call this number, 617-787-3333, Or if you're outside the 617 area code, you can use the 800 number, 800-869-WABU. And we will give you a pair of tickets to see Robert Altman's new film, Cookie's Fortune. The screening date is next Wednesday, April 7th at 7:30 p.m. at the Landmark Embassy Theater that's in Waltham. Just be one of the first 68 callers at the number you see on your screen and win a pair of tickets. We'll continue with Cool Hand Luke after these messages. Paul Newman's enviable career has spanned over 5 decades, but oddly, he is proudest most of his humanitarian work. He and his wife, Joanne Woodward, have raised over $150 million for various charities, much of it from this, his own salad dressing. Here's what he told me in a recent interview.
It's ironic that I now find myself the salad king of New England, you know.
Now, that's a pretty bold claim, and since it is, we took our loft cam to Shaw's Supermarket to ask the question, is Paul Newman really the salad king of New England? All right, we're Shaw's Supermarket. They were kind enough to let us come here and do this. We've got a bunch of Paul Newman salad dressings lined up. We're going to call people over here. We're going to have them test it, see whether indeed Paul Newman is the salad dressing king of New England. I've got Newman's Own here. Okay. I've got his cowboy hat kind, his ranch style, and I've got Caesar. Okay. So you tell me which one you want. Want to try?
Try Newman's Own.
Newman's Own. Oh, this one here, yeah. Okay, it looks like an oil and vinegar. Now, you taste this and you tell me if you really believe that Paul Newman is indeed the salad dressing king of New England. Take as many bites as you want. He's got to think about it, Tim does. He's not quite sure yet. I like this guy. He's got a tie on and everything. You got to believe it, this guy.
It's pretty good. I wouldn't call him the king.
All right, okay. How would you rank him in royal hierarchy, do you think?
Maybe Prince.
The Prince of salad dressing. We're about to find out whether Andrea believes that Paul Newman is the salad king of New England. Andrea, look in that camera and let me know.
That's good.
Is Paul Newman? Maybe you didn't understand the question there, Andrea.
Yeah, I guess he is.
Dean's checking it out. Kind of a blank expression so far on Dean. He's taking this very seriously.
It's okay.
Would he be maybe the prince?
Maybe a duke.
I wouldn't make it a habit calling me that, son.
Paul, you got it. Let me tell you.
There you go. Vote thumbs up for Francine.
Intense.
Want to try the popcorn? Is Paul Newman the salad dressing king of New England?
Yeah, that's good.
He's the king.
That's excellent.
Doesn't taste like Caesar.
Paul, it doesn't taste like Caesar. Well,
He's the king.
All right.
No, I can't.
Why?
You're the man, though.
Why can't you do this?
Don't put me.
You disappoint me. You know who Paul Newman is?
Mm-hmm.
The actor, Paul Newman? You do know who he is?
No.
You tell me whether Paul Newman, your American movie actor,
Yeah.
is indeed the salad king of New England. Jean-Paul.
Okay.
Took a hearty bite there. You may want to finish it before he tells us. Jean-Paul, are you ready? He finished it. Is Paul Newman the salad king of New England? Jean-Paul.
Fantastic.
There you go. That's all that we have to say. Jean-Paul, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining us tonight. And a special thanks to Shaw's Supermarket and our salad taste testers. Remember to tune in tomorrow night for Dustin Hoffman in Who is Harry Kellerman? Also, we'll be giving away movie passes to A Walk on the Moon produced by the Rain Man himself, Dustin Hoffman. Until tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I'm Dana Hersey. Dustin Hoffman readily admits that Tootsie was his most difficult role, one in fact he constantly had second thoughts about. He agonized throughout pre-production and filming about Dorothy's look and her demeanor. After all, few actors would ever have the guts to attempt to spend most of a movie convincingly playing a middle-aged woman. Hoffman's anxiety over the role served to provoke major problems between him and the film's talented director, Sidney Pollack. The intense struggle, even in pre-production, convinced Pollack to play the part of Hoffman's had-it-up-to-here agent in the movie. If the role, as written, didn't mirror their tumultuous relationship, then it surely did by the time it was improvised on film.
Is you go to acting class, which is like a cathedral, and you're taught the craft of acting. It's like a religion, to ask questions, to be specific. Then you get the job, and you're playing a tomato, and the director says, get over there and walk over to the other side of the stage. And your inner voice says, but a tomato doesn't have legs.
You played a tomato for 30 seconds. They went a half a day over schedule because you wouldn't sit down.
Yes, it wasn't logical.
You were a tomato! A tomato doesn't have logic. A tomato can't move.
That's what I said. So if he can't move, how's he going to sit down, George?
Now back to Dustin Hoffman. And who's Harry Kellerman? And why is he saying those terrible things about me? Thanks for joining us tonight. Remember, 68 Film Loft will not be on Monday, so we can bring you all the exciting action of Celtics basketball with Tommy Heisen and Bob Cousy live from Orlando. Remember to tune in before the game for Doug Brown and Celtics warm-up, all starting at 7 p.m. Monday night. We'll be back on the Film Loft on Tuesday night starting at 8 p.m. for the incredible story of two men claiming to discover the North Pole in our film Cook and Peary. Until then, happy Easter.
Tonight on 68 Film Loft, we go on location to meet Jerome Perlswig, celebrity autograph hunter.
You got them all cataloged, too, I see.
And we have an action-packed movie for you, Deadly Breed. And also your chance to win tickets to an upcoming Boston screening of a major motion picture. All this and more on 68 Film Loft.
A provocative and timely thriller for you tonight. Good evening. I'm Dana Hersey. Beware your local cop is the premise to this film as a band of white supremacists takes over a small town's police force. And instead of keeping the peace, they're out to cause trouble. Deadly Breed is our feature. And on a lighter note tonight, we'll talk with a different breed of movie fan, a man with literally thousands of photos of himself with movie stars. All that and much more coming up here on 68 Film Loft. Please stay tuned. They're sometimes considered a deadly breed unto themselves, a sneaky and surreptitious group of photographers whose chief aim in life is to capture movie stars and celebrities in the most compromising and/or incriminating positions. I'm talking, of course, about the paparazzi. One local man, however, isn't exactly a card-carrying member of their fraternity. He's a bit more above board at what he does. His name is Jerome Perlswig, and Jerry claims to have photos, literally thousands of photos of himself with movie stars. We recently had the chance to meet with Jerome and check out his own personal Hollywood Walk of Fame. Jerome said he would be right down, so we're expecting him to show up right here on the sidewalk. I believe that's the famous Jerome Perlswig, ladies and gentlemen, as we speak. Hi, Jerome! Where's your camera? I thought you'd have
upstairs.
Well, I thought you want to take my picture.
When I get upstairs.
All right, good enough. When it gets upstairs. You guys ready? We're going to park this van. We're going to come right up again. Who's this, Fran?
Yeah.
This is your neighbor? Let's go meet Fran. How are you, Fran?
Glad you're back.
Well, thank you very much, Fran.
I'm waiting. Thank God you came back.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be back.
They took Tom Snyder off. Well, thank God they replaced you with him.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, me and Tom are tight, you know what I mean? Did he ever ask you up to see his pictures?
Yeah, but I don't go up to any of the Poppins there.
Suppose he told you he had like a Robert Redford picture.
I do.
Damn
Upstairs,
holy
I got
hell.
There you go.
No,
I'm going to show you my apartment.
Yeah, he takes all the girls up there for them. He's terrific. I don't know what we'd do without him.
I am.
He's
And
as
I always hang
quiet
around-
as a loudspeaker.
Let's go upstairs. So how often do you go?
I've met you before, haven't I? In different hotel lobbies. And
I
different
think, I think actually we have.
I've met you about 1,000,000 times.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, so I've seen you before, you know, Dana, right?
I believe I have. At one movie premiere or another. This is the elevator's kind of
and I've
tight
been
here.
around with that girl that gets autographs, Ruthie. Okay, this is my floor. Now I'm going to go to my apartment. And wait till you see this. I have so many pictures. You're going to stay for about 1,000,000 years.
Here we go. We'll be right back with more Deadly Breed in just a moment. We have lots more here with Jerome, so don't go away. Welcome back. You know, I'm sitting here with Jerry, of course, who's one of the #1 autograph seekers and celebrity picture takers here in the city of Boston. In fact, I think all over the country. Jerry was just telling me he wants his own show at 68 or somewhere on TV. And what would you do in your own show, Jerry?
Well, hello? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, Dana Hersey here. You want to talk to him? Well, hold it. He'll talk to you now. Hold it. It's a friend of mine, John Walsh. What's from Menino?
Hello, John. Good. How are you doing?
What's from
I'm a big
Menino?
fan of yours, too. I'm a big fan of the mayors. Let's put it that way. I understand you work for Mayor Menino. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the mayors. We'd like to get him on the show, actually. We actually would. This is good.
Yeah, because he works for not. He does sell.
Oh, I don't think so. So do I. That's not. So do I. What's that you to say, anyway? It's unbelievable the number of pictures Jerry has here. I don't know if you've been in his apartment before.
He hasn't. I like to invite him up
It's
here.
amazing the number of pictures that he has in here. So yeah, that's for sure. It's a lifestyle. It's in fact a career. Well, how's the mayor doing? What do you do for the mayor? Good enough. Well, you want to talk to Jerry again? Yeah, sure. Okay, thanks.
You didn't believe me, John, did you?
It's John from the mayor's office.
See, I told you it was famous. It's April 28th. Yeah. Hey, what about Nicolas Cage? I read the paper this morning. He's coming in town in August. Not like when you said. The Herald, this morning's Herald. Read the Herald. He's going to make a movie in August.
It's reading the Riot Act
Inside
at the mayor's
track.
office because
Yeah.
somebody at the mayor's office
Call
gave
me later,
him
John.
some
Bye.
bad information.
Well, you were reading him the Riot Act, huh? He gave you some bad information,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah. I want you to do something officially, if you would, for 68 Film Loft. Would you do that for me?
Okay.
All right. You probably shouldn't say yes till I tell you what it is.
Okay.
Are you familiar with a movie called Midsummer Night's Dream?
Is that a Shakespeare movie?
It's a new movie coming out with Michelle Pfeiffer. Well, actually, Kevin Kline's in the movie as
Yep.
well, Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
Special screening May 5th, and we want you to be there.
Okay.
Not only do we want you to be there, we'll give you tickets for this screening.
Okay, yeah.
We want you to take some pictures of all our Film Loft viewers who
Okay.
get tickets to
Okay.
come to this movie. And to get tickets, here's all you have to do right now. Be one of the first callers at this number right here now on your screen. Midsummer Night's Dream with Kevin Kline, Michelle Pfeiffer, Stanley Tucci. Call this number right now. You can get tickets. And when you get there, Jerry's going to be standing outside taking your
Okay.
picture. And we'll show a bunch of these pictures on the Film Loft. What do you think?
That's a deal.
Welcome back.
See this all in here?
Oh, yeah.
Closet full of pictures. Look inside. You
Oh, my goodness. These are, you got them all cataloged, too, I see.
And here's some pictures I wanted to show you.
Yeah. These are all celebrity photographs here. Can I just poke around in here a second? Can I?
Yeah.
I just want to go in here. What's this one right
Can
here?
I take your picture?
I see one. This is Jerry from Dahlia. I don't know who that is.
Danny, can I take your picture?
Yeah, sure. Okay. This is unbelievable.
Yeah,
Look at all
go ahead,
these.
look at some.
No?
Take one of the albums down. 20 Bennett.
Yep. Tony Bennett.
Take, look at some of these.
How many years you been doing this,
Sit
Jerry?
down there. Come on, sit down, Danny.
All right.
And here's some pictures I want you to see.
Oh, yeah. I'll get a whole bunch of them here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Now, this is Tom Cruise.
yeah.
You got Tom Cruise. Tom with his arms folded. Jerome's. Yeah, you were having a bad hair day that
Yeah,
day.
he was, and I was too. I had to wait 6 hours before I got his autograph. He didn't want to stop for me.
But look, I know. Well, look at obviously, look at the expression on Hoffman's
He wasn't
face.
too happy.
It looks like he knocked his beer over. You know, he loves beer.
I was yelling at him for 6 hours on the set. I said, and he said, let this guy get my autograph, because he wouldn't want him to get a heart attack or something like that. I waited 7 hours for him on the set to get finished.
And you kept saying, Dustin? Dustin?
Yeah, when he was walking by.
And 7 hours you waited?
That's right, over in Providence, Pawtucket.
And he finally said, okay.
Yeah.
And he walks over.
Yeah.
And he couldn't give you a smile, Dustin.
No.
Could he? No.
You ever interview him before?
Yeah, several times.
He's not friendly, is he?
You know something? I've been having a pretty good time with him. He's
Yeah.
been all right. I don't know why, but I've heard he can be moody.
He is.
And he was pretty moody there. I mean, if you look at this, he's ticked off.
He was.
What was he making?
American Buffalo. Remember that?
That's right. Yeah, I do remember that.
That was a real dud.
I think that's why he's not smiling, because that was an awful movie.
I know. Dennis Sprint was in it too.
And he had a terrible performance. This, of course, is Alec Baldwin over here. Your friend Jeff looks a lot like
Doug Henning.
Doug Henning or Sonny from Sonny and Cher in 1960.
He likes Cher. He's crazy about Cher. Me, Jeff, and Jeff Bridges.
You, Jeff, and Jeff Bridges.
We was doing the movie Blown Away. Faye Dunaway, me and Jeff.
Ooh.
And look
was
at this.
Faye Dunaway nice to you?
Yep.
She was very nice to me when I interviewed her.
We'll be right back with Deadly Breed in a minute.
Couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes.
Yeah, a couple of minutes. Now, it's also true that you've met a lot of the local celebrities and talked with them. And this is the very coveted Lorne and Wally dashboard statue that Lorne and Wally are bringing back.
My sister gave me that.
Yeah, it's wonderful though, isn't it? These two great guys, aren't they?
They are.
These guys are actually coming on the show and are going to guest host for us too.
Really?
What day are they guest hosting, Glenn?
They're going to guest host for us on May 24th.
May 24th, they're coming on the show, Lauren and Wally. So I just want to show that.
Will you be there with them?
Of course I'll be there with them. I'll be like this. You know, they'll be the two of me here and I'll be behind them.
Maybe I can guest host.
Well, you know something? That's a pretty good idea. Tell you what we'll do.
Okay.
We'll have you on to guest host soon. All right?
Okay.
I mean, we're actually doing Lauren and Wally, as I mentioned, are going to be on the 24th of May. We have actually Charles Laquadera is coming on. He's April 30th. He's going to be on. Also, Paul Perry will be there on May the 7th, I believe. In fact.
And
Maddie is going to be on for Maddie in the Morning, ladies and gentlemen. She'll be on the 14th.
You let me know when.
I will.
And you
well,
can,
I just did.
You can pick me up here.
Actually, 8 o'clock on all those dates.
You can pick me up here.
Oh, when you guest host, yeah. You're dying to get on that show, aren't you? Yeah. It's a new movie coming out with Michelle Pfeiffer. Now, I know you're a big friend of Michelle Pfeiffer's, big fan, right?
They was taking us to the Witches of Eastwick at the Wang Center.
You two are like cheek to cheek here.
That's
You look like you're very close.
She was friendly then.
Was she? Oh, she's not friendly anymore?
I have no idea.
No, she was friendly that day anyway. Well, actually, Kevin Kline's in the movie as well, Stanley Tucci. Special screening May 5th. And to get tickets, here's all you have to do right now. Be one of the first 25 callers at this number right here now on your screen. Midsummer Night's Dream with Kevin Kline, Michelle Pfeiffer, Stanley Tucci. Call this number right now. You can get tickets. Midsummer Night's Dream.
We'll be right back with Deadly Breed with Blake Banner.
Blake Banner. Good job. In a minute.
In a minute.
Couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes.
Yeah, a couple of minutes. Depends on the commercial. I can't believe this. You know, this is like a celebrity museum.
It is, Dana.
I mean, virtually every celebrity that you could possibly imagine is either hanging on the wall, hanging up in the... I mean, I haven't even been in your bedroom, but I'm sure there's a bunch of celebrity pictures there.
There's pictures of me and the late Andy Warhol. Go look at my bedroom for a minute. Go ahead.
Andy Warhol's in your bedroom? You and Andy Warhol. Now, I'm curious.
Yeah.
You have thousands and thousands of pictures of celebrities.
Lonnie Anderson.
I mean, even, he has Gina Lollobrigida. Now, why would you put Andy Warhol in your bedroom?
I don't know. I just did.
Yeah? Just felt like it? And this is, who now?
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff.
And look at this here from the Old Falmouth Playhouse.
This is, oh yeah.
And there's Chuck Norris's autograph.
Oh, you got some movie posters here. Chuck Norris. We have actually a couple of Chuck Norris movies coming up, in fact, very soon. I'm sure you'll be watching those.
And here's Sarah Jessica Parker's picture.
Yep, Sarah Jessica's on the
I had it framed.
Wow, and you've got a bunch of, looks like record albums here, too, huh?
Yeah, well, look at some.
Some of those, no, let's go back down and sit down.
Okay.
Look at all these pictures here. This is amazing. Oh, there's a guy. We recognize this guy, huh? This is Tommy Heinsohn.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like he just kicked his dog or something there. He doesn't look
I don't
very
remember
happy
what
either.
I did. I just took a quick picture, yelled out, Tommy!
Oh.
And he looked.
No, so that's one of your paparazzi techniques.
Right, yeah.
Tommy!
Yeah.
This reminds me, of course, tomorrow night, no Film Loft, you know.
Yeah.
Celtics game against Miami. Game time 7:30. Tune in at 7 o'clock for Doug's Brown pregame show. Tommy's getting ready for the game here. Well, I got to tell you, Jerry, this has been a great time. Thanks for letting us in your house.
Dana, thank you.
Roughing
Good
things
to
up.
see
I
you.
can't believe how many photographs you have and everything else
Come
here.
back anytime you want to.
Right. I want you to watch the Film Loft, too.
I do, yeah.
Now, don't watch tomorrow because I want you to watch the Celtics game tomorrow against Miami, 7:30 game, pregame show, 7 o'clock, Doug Brown. You like the basketball games, don't you? You like the Celtics, absolutely. And, of course, we'll be back on Friday. Charles Laquadera is going to co-host on Friday from WZLX.
Right.
Listen to him all the time, don't you, Jerry?
Right, I do.
Great guy.
WBCN he was on, too.
That's right. Attack Force Z is our movie with Mel Gibson on Friday with co-host Charles Laquadera. Please tune in.
And
Jerry,
I'll be
once again,
co-host
thanks.
sometime, too.
Say goodnight to the folks, would you?
Good night, everybody.
Stay tuned for Sports Night.
Stay tuned for Sports Night. I'm a big star from Brookline saying goodbye. It's Jerry saying goodbye. Have a good evening.
It's Jerry.
Bye-bye.